Wow. Hey. Sorry, I had like 15 minutes to spare, so I thought I'd jump on here. So yeah, let's see how some of you guys are doing. I might shift rooms, to be honest. Oh. What we're saying? Yo, how's work, fella? Yeah, it's all right. It's picking up. Finally, we've had a bit of luck. As you can see, the weather's picking up, and the phones are ringing, and the jobs are booking in. So yeah, not too bad. So hi, Adam. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mark. I can't say that name. Ghislaine. Redder. Good evening. Hi, Nick. Are you naked below the vest? No, trust me, that's something you don't want to see, and something that I won't be showing on YouTube. So no, I'm not. I'm just chilling. So I was comfier in here, actually. Oh. Good evening, Alan. Hannah, how you doing? How's Pierce's ear? Not sure. Well, I assume it's fine. It's still attached to his head. Jason, hi mate, great work as always. Keep it up, amazing. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. How's your eye now? Is the dog with you? The dog's actually asleep on the settee in there, so he's not currently with me. You guys are commenting that fast, I can't keep up. Yeah, so the dog he is here. The eye, it's okay. So I've had my right eye done, so I can see better out my right than my left now. But it's not too bad, thank you. Red dog. Ooh, bit of a loaded question here. Come on then, Nick. What's Lado done wrong? I wouldn't say done wrong. You know, it's just a young thing. I think at the minute it seems to be a bit of a trend. I don't want to cast aspersions to any young guys on here listening, but yeah, it's very difficult hiring and firing at the minute. So yeah, but we're still rocking and rolling. It's like the Matrix. There's been 15 versions before this one, so people come, people go. It's the way it goes, as you know from watching some of the other channels. Martin, what is the story with the Stig? I don't know who you're on about. Remains a mystery. Hope everyone is okay, Gordette. Yeah, we're all good, mate. Matt's put, have I got a leopard swim print thong on? No. Paulie Walnuts, my guy. How's Tony doing in the can? I don't know how Tony's doing. I haven't seen him for years. So me and Chris trained with Tony before he became a paedophile and was put in prison. So we never really got on after that with him, to be honest. So we were actually probably quite happy that he's in the can. Yeah, he's I know his house is up for sale, and his partner doesn't seem to be living there anymore. His wife. He's got 2 daughters about my age and grandchildren, so I don't think that's probably reflected well on the family. So, where is Bert the legend? He's probably at home on his Xbox and living his best life. Give Dave and Stevie a ring. That's from Dan. Dan, I'm sure Dave and Stevie want me ringing them up at 8:30. They have to speak to me all bloody day. So, yeah, it's the last thing they want is me on the end of the phone. Evening, Nick lad. Evening, KM. What's that? Sorry. John has put, love the vids. You can, Chris loves those manos. You and Chris love the manos. Yeah, we absolutely love manos. One of our favourite things to do. Some people love it and say, and some people can't handle it. I used to love it. Yeah, that's it. It's for some people, not others. And to be fair, I hope you guys agree. I mean, you only see bits of it and whatever, but I think we move at a pace, if we're honest, that a lot of people can't keep up with. You know, we work hard and we play hard, and there's the team's solid. You know, like one person isn't pulling the weight, it lets everyone else down. You know, I've had a lot go on. My mum passed away, I had my operation, and it puts a strain on the team. You know, if I'm not there, and then if Bert's in there, or Connell or Chris, we all work together. So it does definitely have a thing on the team. Looking good in the wife beater. Thank you. Did Piers bring the hoodie back? Piers left the hoodie. He didn't take it as a parting gift. Just so you know, there are other pops available. So I'd like to say I don't usually drink out of the bottle, but I do. Yeah, I know what you mean, Paulie. It's quite amusing. It is quite funny. Adam, yeah, that wasn't the intention, mate. It just went from naught to taster, and things got a little bit heated, and one of us headed for the hills, which is the way it goes. At least the weather is good. Alan, I cannot tell you how much we are. It just makes our lives so much easier. It's been a horrible, miserable, wet winter. As you know, like I say, we do these videos. It is so difficult to remain upbeat and happy all the time, because someday you get out of bed, it's raining, it's freezing, it's awful. So, Saxon Crusader, good evening, Nick, from Frank, your neighbour in Colton. Colton is my old stomping ground. That's my manor. That's where I grew up. Love a bit of Colton. I'd move back there if I could find an house that had a flat garden. Got sick of the hills. So yeah, had to move, but and to be fair, it's kept me out of trouble. Whoever you are, make yourself known, man. And if you see us working, Connell likes a whisper. There's a few people drive past now and throw whispers at Colton, does it, Connell? So Matt Westbert, at the end of the day, you're running a business. There's no room for slackers. Again, I don't want to be. I'm trying to remain. What's the word? Polite. There's no ill feeling. And I won't say that's slacking as such. I think with all good intention, people try their best, and sometimes they can't keep up, and it just becomes a frustration. And it is what it is. So it's the way it goes. How many employees on your team total? Stephen, there's four of us. And then obviously people sub in and do odd days here and there, and we, like Dave and Stevie will come in from D&J Projects and help and do. So there's I suppose a lot of people involved. A lot of people make money. A lot of people cost me money. It's so it goes. I don't know if I might be able to get Bugs here. Bugs, come here. What's this? If I shouted biscuit, he'd come. Trust me. He's all right. Like I say, he was used to being a little house mutt. Come here. If I can get him out. So he was used to being a little house mutt, and now he's a little van mutt. But he's here. He'll be looking for a biscuit. Yeah, you're all right. Don't panic. He's doing that Spider-Man thing where they put the paws out. Look. But anyway, off you go. Go to sleep. I tell you, it's bloody heavy. Stig should never have left. Don't know what you're on about. Tom Green, what have I missed out here? Catch me up on what's happened. Just it wasn't really working out for whatever reasons. Came to a mutual decision that job wasn't for him. So, do you just work in the Nottingham area? Yeah, it's like I said, it's really difficult for us to travel elsewhere. So obviously we can travel to work, but the problems we have are then using the subcontractors we use, like say the grab lorries, materials and things like that. So it makes it very difficult to orchestrate a job properly, much further from Nottingham. So we could do probably a bit more of a surrounding area, Newark, things like that. But Simon Powell, he didn't look interested in the job. Young lads, what are they interested in apart from junk food and sitting on their arse watching TV? Nick, what are you doing in college? I'll have you know it's actually university, and I am doing a psychology and counselling degree, would you believe? And I also am now working at what's called the Children's Bereavement Centre. So I work with children whose parents have recently passed away. It can be suicide, terminal illness, things like that. So I'm kind of involved in all that as well. So that's something I'm looking into, actually. I was kind of going to shout out to you lot, probably near the end of the year, actually. I think Christmas is a tougher time of year for these kids, but it might be worth us lads at B&P, and if we can do something with you guys on here and do a bit of a fundraiser, maybe. I'm not talking, silly amounts, a couple of advent calendars or something. I don't know. We'll think of something, but it'd be quite nice. I thought of utilising this to do something positive and not just silly. So it'd be quite cool. Shane Folsey was a good bloke. Sad to see him go. Folsey's the man. Richard, oi Savaloy, going to have to watch again later. I don't know why I'm still here. What's gone up? Missed the first bit. Yeah, missed though. We're just having a chat. Trippy Will. I've heard Pierce has set up his own paving company. It's called Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. Michael Cook, can you do another hot food challenge with D&J and the professional struggle? Again, would absolutely love to if them guys are interested in doing anything. We're always up for a giggle and a challenge. It's just really difficult. We've all got companies. We're all busy. It's crazy. It's very, to get all of us in the same spot within, on the same day, and it's really, really difficult. I've tried a couple of times and it's hard to make these things work, but we'll try and make more of an effort, so make sure you guys shout Dave and Stevie and the Struggler and tell them you want to see us collab, and we'll try and get something together. So John's put, as I work as a tree surgeon, the weather has been awful for 6 months. We always say that there is always something to do and no one should be standing about. Yeah, true say. That's it. And so I think that's part of this, probably my old age and getting cranky. But it's like if I kind of tell you what needs to be done. Every patio, there's a process that's the same, and every driveway, there's a process the same. So after a few months, if I shouldn't be saying, can you clean that up? Can you sweep that up? Can you do this? Can you do that? And then what happens is, it stops me from doing anything. The minute I'm busy, everything stops. If I go around the front, the back stops. If I go around the back, the front stops. And it just becomes, I can't have that. And with, we, like I said, we all work as hard and it's not fair. So, Matt, on about Staffy. Yeah, do you know what? He's my second Staffy now. And after the first one, I swore I'd never have another one again because they're just excitable little nightmares. But and then I just love them. They're just probably my favourite dog. I think it's absolutely lovely now that other dogs have taken over in the chav status, because do you remember a time when Staffordshire Bulls were the peak of chaviness, and now we've got XL Bullies, Frenchies. You don't see Staffies anymore. Staffies have become quite a rarity. So it's quite nice. Do you ever sub for Fred West and Sons Limited? No, unfortunately. Apparently his business has gone under with himself. So Bugs is a great addition. The hard hat video had our house in stitches. Yeah. Do you want to know the funny thing about the hard hat video? That gag is what people don't see behind the scenes. That little hard hat cost me 15 quid just for that little joke. So I was well proud of myself. So Tom used to live in Tuxford. Okay. DH Fencing Services, I'm struggling to find staff again. Lad, I've got the minute, he's useless. Yeah, that's it. And do you know what? I feel for it generationally. I think like our grandparents were grafters, you had to be. Our parents were then grafters. you know, and things got a bit easier, and then it's got a bit easier for us guys. And now our kids, it's just. I mean, I was saying the other day, those of us in the trades that survive, not my generation, but my kids' generation, the generation after that, you'll be a billionaire. You know, you're not going to be able to get people to build brick walls anymore and carry blocks, and you're not going to get people to lay patios and build because people are just getting lazier and lazier because of, well, loads of factors, I suppose. You know, food, exercise, we're all just becoming couch potatoes, aren't we? I mean, we're doing this now. Look, this wasn't even on 10, 20 years ago. This didn't exist. So that's the way the world's going, isn't it? And that's what's panning out. Good evening, Nick, Mark. Good evening. Richard Cook, don't apologise, I'm only messing about. I still call it college, I think. Beautiful day today. No moaning about the weather. No, not today at all. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a t-shirt. Well, I've got a head tan at the minute, so yeah, can't complain. But as actually we're recording a little thing today, and we're saying that Chris's margin for weather. So anything up to 14 degrees is cold and it's unbearable. And then between sort of 14 and 16 degrees is palatable. He can deal with that. And then anything over 16 degrees, it's too hot. So yeah, it's really, really tough to acclimatise Chris. But we're thinking of buying him like a suit, like we're going to look into getting him like a thermostatic suit, you know, like a space suit that we can pump cold air and hot air into, like a dive suit, to keep his temperature spot on. Jason Ferguson, that would be nice if you could all do something at Christmas. Again, we'll try our hardest to get something sorted. Do you know what? Even if we just met up in Dave's office and just had a couple of beers and did a live or something between us all, you know, I say beers, whatever, a couple of drinks and chocky bars and just had a laugh. I had a staff here from town. I've got an American Bulldog. Jason, see, you're one of them now. You've got the chav dog. You can leave me be. I love the Sunday videos. Thank you very much. And all of you guys watching this now and whatever, honestly, it means a lot. Do you know what? I answer all the questions on the videos and the comments and stuff. So I do see some of your names come up time again, and it is appreciated. I'm fucking more than, pardon my language. It's flattering that people give a shit. It's really nice because it is quite tough work sometimes, you know, doing these videos, and it can be a bit of a thankless task. But yeah, it's starting to get there, isn't it? Ooh, technical question: limestone or porcelain? It's going to just come down to cost, innit, I suppose. Porcelain, if people can afford it, it's a far superior product. Nightmare for us, more expensive to lay, obviously, costs more, but you can clean it up to brand new with a jet wash every single year. Dean, yo bro, you good? Yes mate, I am good. Mark's put, Chris sounds like me with the temperature. Paul is put, he's getting him a gimp suit. He's got a gimp suit. Martin Ashton, should do a 15-20 minute Wednesday video. This is something we've played around with. We did some at the beginning of the year. We were trying to do 2 a week. And we've done it before. But do you know what, mate? It just comes down to time. I'd love to. But it's just time. It doesn't allow for it. I can probably afford 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes recording. I can get about an hour together. And then, so we did do it, but then what happened was I felt like I was churning out, like, you know, guys know, sometimes it can be a little bit time lapse rich as it is. And I just feel like we were churning out stuff that I wasn't happy with, you know, just trying to get 2 hours of video out a week. It just wasn't good for, you know, it just for you guys. I didn't want to lose you guys and subscribers because it was boring, or we were space filling. You know, let's do a 15-minute trip to Greg's, you know. I mean, it might be funny, but I don't know. But it is difficult. But we would love to do more. If I had more, if it was just my sole job to come in and record and spend more time with it, I would do. But unfortunately, it's not. So until something changes. Plenty of chocolate bars at the D&J office. What's that about? Mark Foden. They've always got chocolate bars and crisps off their subscribers. What do I get? Well, I do get bits and bobs occasionally. But, yeah, something going on there. I'm not happy, to be honest. Do love a bag of crisps. In fact, Chris was begging for discos today on video. He loves a disco. Super Leeds, hi from Mansfield. Mate, if you're ever passing or you see us about, do stop and say hello. It's always good for a laugh. Are you a Forest supporter? Never really I'm not really a massive footy fan, but I think since I went up to the Premiership, obviously I support Forest, but since I got up to the Premiership, we've had a bit more of a buzz in Nottingham about the football. So yeah, I do follow some of the bigger games. It's nice to see him playing. It's brought a lot of money and business to Nottingham. Something. Do you use YouTube Studio? Yes, I do. Barrett. Oh, please say you're Barry off EastEnders. He's my favourite Barry, I've got to be honest. Good evening, Nick. I enjoy your Sunday videos very much. Always having a laugh. Brilliant. Glad you enjoy it, mate. Do you know what? We're just in it all the time, so we don't really notice. But I appreciate that. Yeah, it probably is funny to some of you guys because you're probably not around that all the time. We're used to it. And if I'm dead honest, and this is a bit that kills me, some of the stuff we talk about off camera is a lot funnier. But I don't think YouTube would be too happy with it. I don't think we'd be on there very long. So we try and get as close to the knuckle as we can do, but some stuff nowadays is far, far too risky. I love your Sunday videos. Me and my husband always enjoy the banter. Oh, thank you, it's appreciated. Kev Kiss happening. I'm not sure what that means. Hi Nick, do the other guys watch the videos? If you mean the staff, yeah, I think Colin and Chris, I don't think he's not really into all that techie stuff and he's not bothered. West Midlands Landscaping, hello Nick. Dean, is Pierce fired? No, Pierce isn't fired, he just chose to go to live in the land of milk and honey. Copper something, sorry. I like to crush some glass into fine pieces and dye it blue. I put them into different little plastic bags and sell them in Blackpool. I don't know what that means. Connor gets a whisper thrown at him, so that must give you a lot of laugh. Yeah, it is. It's Connell, by the way. But the amount we have such a laugh at work with some of the names you guys come out with for Connell. His name's it's Connell Folds, and you guys, you call him Connell. We've had Flids there, Funs there, Flibs there. So many names, so we all call him different names at work. Yeah, so people, yeah, it's funny. Watching from Turkey at the moment, 20 degrees now, still got time to watch you. How sad am I? Hey, mate, little bit of home, innit? It's what you know. Someone has put Arthur edits. Are you from Nottingham? Yeah, Nottingham. JC, shut it down. I don't know what that means. West Midlands Landscaping, Chris is funny as. Yeah. Like I say, some of the stuff it is funnier at times, but it's very difficult. Nick, have you ever laid blocks on grano? Yes, we have on and off. We've used recycled glass also, which is like a cheaper alternative. Very good stuff. However, at the minute, I just don't feel it's cost effective. I don't feel that it's too much per ton. It's simple as that. It's like double the price. So yeah, in an ideal world, probably use it more, but it's just what the economy allows, right? Hey Nick, having a quick check-in. Hope you guys are well. All the best from New Zealand. Off to work in a minute. Good morning, David Andrews. Hope you enjoy. Boxing Guru. Have you ever been stopped and asked for a photo yet? Yes, we have. Was that you? Is that what you're laughing at? I'm not sure if that's you. But yeah, I do a pretty someone. Yeah, someone asked us to pop up and say Happy Valentine's Day to their partner, which was kind of funny. But yeah, that's good. I think we just said something derogatory and rude as usual. Matt, I bet you need to gag Chris sometimes. No, not really. He's funny. It's appropriate, isn't it? It's not. We don't speak like that in front of customers and so on. That's just common. I assume you all do that in your jobs. There's certain ways and means of behaving in front of certain people. Best landscaping YouTubers out there, funny and informative, keeping it real, but try not to sound a bit. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Like you're saying, is this a criticism? Isn't it? I don't know. I see some other channels on there, and some other people doing this game, and it does all come across a little bit too rehearsed and polished. I can assure you that is absolute BS. You know, these that are laying a porcelain patio and there's not one speck of mud, and they did it, and you're like, oh, come out of it, come out of it. You're laying a patio in November and you ain't got mud, come out. You know, and they're there, the mop every single, come out. Turn the camera off and behave like a real man. What's up with you? Chris is hilarious. Do you know what? Yeah, I give it Chris. Chris is a funny guy. He's hilarious. The only problem with anything that's funny though is, like, example, can you remember the first time you watched the Peter Kay DVD? And it's hilarious, but then after 20 years of it, yeah, so things can, I think we all get on each other's nerves half the time. So yeah, we probably tell, if you lot stay around a bit longer, you'll hear the same jokes starting to crop up. Alistair, hugely enjoy your videos. Nick, great fun. Long Eaton, too far for you guys? No, probably not. I think we could get over to Long Eaton. So that's if if the vans can make it at the minute. They're on their last legs. So if Vauxhall are watching and you want to sponsor us, we could do with a new van. What does B&P stand for? That is our surnames. Mine and Chris's. I'm new. Sport View. I'm new. What concept do you post? So it's mostly landscaping work, construction work, groundwork. However, I like to think there's a little bit more to that. That we just try and have a laugh. It's not polished. It's not rehearsed. It's just fun. Just shows you kind of what goes on building sites and the way grown men behave. Was that my battery? Yeah, the way grown men behave. Yeah, just all I can say is have a watch. If something tickles you, makes you laugh, it was worth watching, right? So, you know, and the same as TV. If you watch it, you think it's nonsense, switch over. Folds his sound. It reminds me of a chap I once worked with on the doors. Chris is funny. He doesn't give a F. Yep, that's possibly true. There's nothing funnier than when Chris goes on a rant and says he won't mention it, but then ends up saying, yeah, we'll have to get some more of that. I think that's inadvertently become the catchphrase that we should probably use more in videos. Grano 35 per ton. Well, that's, yeah, again, I don't know who, what, and where, but that, you know. And yeah, maybe, yeah, it possibly could be 35 a ton if you're buying full loads, whatever. But yeah, locally, as far as I've sourced from my suppliers, we can't get anywhere near that. It's more than washed. So it's a nightmare, considerably more. Proper grano as well, not some stuff. Happy Valentine's to the partner. Did you go around as well, White? No, we didn't. Is that your digger, Nick, or do you hire it? The JCB's ours, and then occasionally we hire the smaller one. But I don't know much longer that JCB is going to last. But it's we own that. So yeah, touch wood. She's been pretty reliable. So. Love the channel, learn block paving from you, much appreciated. Chris is a menace to society. Yeah, you have to put a straight jacket on, stopping stealing stuff. Yeah, there's sometimes, yeah. DH Fenton says, I'm coming down next week. I'll pop and meet you if you're around, mate. I've got time. Yeah, drop us an email, mate. That's fine. We'll sort it. Can we have some love for Ryan as Chris and Folds are getting on? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, do you know what? Give Bertie, as we call him. I don't know if we call him Ryan on camera. He's got a nickname at school, was Bertie Bassett, so we call him Bertie. But or Berts, as you've probably heard. Yeah, unsung hero really. Like the guy's he's just a powerhouse, isn't he? He's got the strength. He comes from a farming background. I think his granddad and his dad and that, and he's just he's a hard-working lad. He don't mess about. He's reliable. So yeah, it's all like I say, together with the Power Rangers, or not so Power Rangers. Sports View, difficult in it. That's full British. It's Nottingham. I've got the worst Nottinghamshire accent. People say it's borderline. Sounds a bit cockney sometimes. So I don't know how that comes about. But yeah, just inner city, Nottingham. So, Nick, when are you going to get us sponsored by Karcher Pressure Washer? Well, the stuff I've talked about them, they'll never even let me in the warehouse. So, yeah, don't get me started on Karcher jet washers. What van do I reckon I'll get next? You know what? Controversially, I've had a Vauxhall Vivaro, and it has done me extremely proud. Me and Chris have both had them. I think I've had them, oh, God. must have had it 12 year, 13 year, and I've hammered that van. I've had 2 ton of blocks in the back before, 2 packs, you know, and things we've had to get out of a job or whatever quick. So yeah, I would never knock it, but I think I would go for the higher, longer wheel-based one now, probably a bigger engine size, just to, you know, so we could get more tools in the one van to distribute the weight better and stuff. Nick, have you and Chris known each other a long time? Yep, too long. Both best men at each other's weddings. We were neighbours when we were 11 years old. So we hung out together when we were 11 and got up to all sorts of crazy stuff. There's some funny stories there along the line, but we'll save them for another day. But yeah, long time. So you know what? We squabble like a pair of idiots. We fall out constantly. We get right on each other's tits. But ultimately, I suppose you could say that he's the closest thing I've ever had to a brother, and I'd like to think he'd think the same. So as much as we go on each other's nerves, it's just difficult when you're so close and you're friends. But I like to think we've got that kind of relationship where you can have a ding dong and sort of like the next day it's forgotten. You know, we move on. We don't. I can speak for myself. I don't hold on to any sillinesses at work and stuff. It's just, it is work's work and out of work's not work, and that's the end of that. But yeah, it's tough sometimes. You should set a night out with your faithful subscribers. Would people come? I don't know. We could all meet at a pub somewhere. I don't know. It'd be bizarre. Yeah, something I haven't thought of. Yeah, Tom, good answer. Yeah, it's a comedy channel with a bit of yeah, it's a comedy channel with a bit of work, a little bit of work. Has Butterbean been sacked? Don't know what you're on about. Yeah, the Bobcat is a good machine. Powerful machines for a little machine. So when I got the JCB, they were quite not inexpensive to buy, but it's the parts now for JCB that have become the problem. That there's not much of a used market for JCB since all the Chinese and different sort of stuff's come over. So now the cost of constantly repairing it, the parts are phenomenal. So is my man with no name back for good? Don't know what you're on about. Lucinda, she's my baby girl. She's online. Your stalker is here. How long have you been in the business? 20 years, probably longer now. Yeah, did it in my teens and did other bits for a bit, and then yeah, and then got back into it. But as B&P, we've been about 15 years now. But me and Chris have probably got about 20 odd years experience apiece in construction. They work as self-employed. Yep. My boyfriend Bert's, I'll pass the message on. Rob, loving the video. Lucinda, he can plough me. Wow. Well, what do you say? Hi Nick, hope you and the lads are doing well. Looking forward to Sunday's video. And you're a bunch of good lads working hard. Keep up the good work. Yeah, we're trying. Reason news is, what happens when customers don't pay? We take it away, mate. When customers don't pay or they play silly boggers, Uncle Nick gets mardy. And up to now, they've always paid. But if they didn't, let me assure you, no matter the ramifications, I'm going round with 4 lads with pickaxes and it's going away in a grab lorry, regardless of the cost to myself. Because if you let that slide the once, it never stops happening, as I've said. Annette Wilson, hi Nick. So what is your driveway and back garden looking like? Oh, do you know what? I feel like I've been set up for a fall-in. Just before I jump offline, I'll show you the back garden. All that's getting a bit dark now. But yeah, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Do you know what? Do you know what brought this live on tonight? For some reason, I was bored and I was looking at this TikTok thing. I went on the live, and there are people on there on live every night, and they've got like 4 people watching. And I thought, I've got more than that on YouTube, and I don't really do it. Yeah. And I thought, oh, it's a bit... So it kind of made me think, oh, I'll do that. By the way, if anyone's watching this and they're not already, please hit that subscribe button. Watch some other videos. Just give it a go. See how you get on. Who's it? Hit the thumbs up. Pause. Butterbean. Grinder something. UK good if you got money. It's okay. Check to pay. Check here. Money getting blown on bills. £900 gas electric. Mate, they've got us that. I finally got my gas electric bill at home down to about 200-ish a month, and I was happy with that the other day. Couldn't believe it. I was buzzing. I was, I've got the lecky down and the gas at 200 quid. And then I thought, that's our condition they've got us, that we're so happy that it's not now 500. Ooh. Screw fix, we're doing yeah. Kevin Summit, that's a shame. Stop slagging the guy's weight. We take the mick out of. I don't know if it was you in the comments before. We kind of take the mick out of each other for everything in one way, shape, or form. So I'm not getting into that whole no holds barred thing. And also, I'm kind of a big believer. I don't want to get too into this on a personal thing, but I'm also a big believer in. I think to be 19, 20 years old and be weighing 20 stones is extremely dangerous. And to be eating like that and making yourself poorly, and put it this way: if you continue at that, you ain't going to see my age. I'm 40, so bit of tough love, bit of being told. If Mammy and Daddy ain't got the balls to tell you that you need to pull your pants up a bit and grow up, then someone's gonna, and that's what I'm a big believer in. I got the same, that's the way I was brought up. You get told, so I'm not about that mollycoddling and messing. You know what? It can be nice and we can be cool, and it's all done in jest anyway. But hopefully to push in the right direction. Who's the fastest paver in the UK? I don't know. Probably some div on TikTok who strategically placed his block somewhere and then got his mate to record and did this anyone can do that for 10 seconds. Do it for 20 years. That's how you get on. Joy Das Valor. I don't know what that says. It's probably something rude or foreign, so I better not read it out. BPP has the eyes of a hawk and the nose of a parakeet and the mouth of an eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, the man is for the birds. Correct, son. He knows. There's probably an insult somewhere, but Adam Hart. I expect you already said in the past, but have you ever wanted to employ 2 more lads and run 2? No, right. I have said before. We have had 2 teams before. We have had separate gangs running, but the issue with that is, first of all, is finding the staff that can be trusted and be left on their own and so on and so forth. And then also it's a turnover of work. So obviously if I'm then running 2 jobs a week, potentially 80 to 100 jobs a year-ish, I've got to find that work. And I just don't think there's a work out there. And on top of that, if there was, what's left of my hair would start to fall out. It's too much. So we've got it nice, we all earn, we're comfortable, and we kind of keep it that way. Loving the channels, Terra, thank you. Would you take up work in Mansfield? I have a double garden. Send us an email. As soon as we get off this, send us an email. Mansfield, it's our neck of the woods. We're there all the time. We're there every week. Hi, everyone. Yeah, Nathan, I seen that, mate. It did make me chuckle when I read the comments. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's like a commitment thing, that the minute we give them a hoodie, they do a runner. So Matt said, get Miss BP on. Paige, one of these subscribers wants to have a nose at you. Hey? What you say? Yeah, that's not happening. She probably took a face off. She won't have it. She's taking a face for a shit. Carl, so when you're coming over to Chester on the piss and have a catch up, Carl, whenever you're ready, mate, give us a shout. Oh, yeah, here we are. Here are the B&P ladies are here, look. We've got the little one with no front teeth. Come here. This one looks like a hillbilly at the minute. Look. So look, she's had her first front tooth fall out, so she's rocking a banjo-esque look. And then, Paige is here. She's just picked the kids up from boxing, so give them a wave. There's like 213 people watching that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? When you think about it, it makes you feel a bit sweaty, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to step on that.
Yeah, that's enough for that. Hey, yo, what's up, bro? Yeah, I'm good, man. Hit subscribe button if you haven't already. Do you drink water? Yes, and bottled water when I can. I don't like to drink tap water anymore because I think that the Germans are putting something in it. Not unique, the comments. Oh, sorry, Kev. That's even on this live. I've tried not to go into it too much on this live, and also on the comments on last week's video, because the nature of what's gone on is a bit sensitive. I did remove certain comments and so on. If you'll know anything that was a criticism, I didn't really respond to on the comments because I didn't want to, didn't want to aggravate the situation. Terry, never stop the banter. Yeah, no, I agree with you online, but we don't. I will not tolerate, obviously, bullying and stuff on there. Like, you know, we're going to get a bit of banter on there. It's the nature of the game and what we're doing on the YouTube, so I can't expect it not to be the same in the comments. But yeah, Nick, do you have any hobbies? Yeah, so I suppose gymming. I don't know if that's a hobby. I'm trying to get back in shape again, so I've been back in the gym trying to get in shape since January. So I was kind of into bodybuilding when I was younger. I got quite big. About 19 stone to be fair, and then I kind of, yeah, it's hard work and whatever, and things went on, and then I was in really good shape when my dad passed away, and that kind of, my dad was a really healthy guy and he got bowel cancer, so that kind of, I kind of thought, oh, I'll knock all that on the head because he lived a healthy life and he's dead, and you know. And then so I didn't really get train or look after myself for a year or so, and then my mum passed away of a heart attack, and then I kind of thought, oh yeah, got a heart I need to look after, so I'm back on it now, trying to get back in shape. So yeah, I suppose gym, movies, socialising. Yeah, Terry's right, too many snowflakes, man. That's why we started doing what we're doing. It's called banter, all good, give and take, that's correct. Danny, you all will help and support him in the long term if he wants it. Yeah, defo. Literally watching this and seeing my dad watching as well. I don't know who your dad is on it, but Terry, you're spot on. Greetings from Germany. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I don't know if you're already a subscriber, but wow, from Germany. Appreciate it. So if you're not already, please hit that subscribe. What's it like in Nottingham? And do you also do patios? Yes, we do patios. Yeah, we do all sorts of stuff, outdoor stuff. So... Yeah, Nick, your dinner's ready. I had my dinner earlier, man. Yeah, my dinner's basic at the minute. I'm having the same thing every single night at the minute. I'm doing potatoes, veg, and a lean meat chicken steak every single night now for 13 weeks. So you should see a massive weight drop in the next couple of months. I don't play around. I've committed now. I've promised you. I've told you guys about it, so it's happening. But you'll notice it in my face. I'm a bit chubby at the minute. Yeah, the dude just come for the hoodies. I want to move to Knots to get you in my bushes. I'm a bit worried about you, Lucinda. I think you've been on the Prosecco. You seem to get on really well with D&J Projects. I knew Dave before DJ and Projects, and he knew me before BNP, so we were friends in the same area growing up. Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of continued from there. So, and you find, like I said before millions of times, you find if you work... together rather than against each other, it's just easier and there's more money to be made. It's just silly to be foolish. She was so nervous, poor lass. Yeah, she's not into all this. He was learning about your page. Base to take it. Where's Ryan? Not seen him for ages. He's there. I'll get my video for you tomorrow. I'll do some recording tomorrow, so you'll see him Sunday. I'll tell him about Lucinda's advances and your guys' positive comments. You think you're cool with your one sleeve tattoo? Do you know what? I had these done, and then I kind of got bored. So I had these done, and then I had these done. I've got my whole back done, and then I kind of got bored. So that's why I've got one sleeve. But I appreciate that. You're one of those people who kind of want to be rude to people on social media. But been doing this for a long time, mate. Hi Nick, love the channel, thank you. Was you in Costco earlier? No, I wasn't. I don't know about Chris. Need to get Chris on the live sometimes. Yeah, we do need to start doing some more lives, but it's difficult getting us all together when you guys are around. So in the day we're together, but we need an evening or a weekend, right? Are you a Forest fan? Yep. If so, I'm a Derby County fan. Well, by the looks of things, we might be playing you next year. Let Chris off the lead more often, so funny. Again, I've said we have to kind of behave, don't we? What? Francine's put what? Chubby. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm about 16 odd stone at the minute. So compared to how I was the other year. And the hair's, look, the hair's finally growing. So that's what I'm dealing with at the minute. It's getting there. Alphabet spaghetti. Smiley faces when you're ready. Don't know what that means. I worry about me too. He's a keyboard warrior. Yeah, world's full of him. Francine's put, no, I like man bodies. Well, slide in the DMs then, sweetheart. How tall are you? I am 6'3". I'm 6'3", so I'm quite tall, so I kind of don't probably look as big as I am, but I carry it quite well. But yeah, you need a moderator for live comments. Yeah, I do. There's always someone trying to be clever. Nick, Dawn Goodwin. Nick moved to Devon, new build. Need a garden landscaping. Shame you're in Nottingham. Well, if you've got a couple of spare bedrooms and a couple of bunk beds, you ought to be careful what you wish for. Not Skinner, thank you. Christine, you're handsome, thank you. Some love arts. Do you know what I've noticed? We're starting to get a bit of more of a female following. It tells me subscriber-wise now. I think we've got 80% men and 20% women, but that's considering what a channel is. So I put that down to Bert's and Connell's young charms. I always see your van around Nottingham. Well, always shout B&P out the window and gives a beep, because that's what a lot of people do. I saw your short called... Oh, yeah. Wearing Hello Kitty pants. Yeah, that was quite a long time ago. Bert's dad. Turned into shampoo ad. Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it? So, yeah, the plan is to get it tied up. And I can do a bit, but the back's not long enough yet, so it always looks a bit odd, but it's just going to be tied up soon. Big yourself up, Nick. Thank you. Francine. She's put laugh out loud. Don't like I was joking. Miss Circle. Hello. Yeah. Ooh, Mark Hall. Why do you not use a tipper? Okay, so the tipper thing. I live in central Nottingham, and when you live in central Nottingham and you have a transit tipper, every time you stop anywhere, even at traffic lights, something goes out the back of it and you have to chase crackheads down the street. So we've always avoided the tipper scenario because it just causes problems. So yeah, it's just a time thing as well. You have to load it up every morning with all the whacker plates, heavy mixers, things like that. Take it all off at night. You know, you're getting panel vans broken into. It's a nightmare. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. We would probably have saved a bit on the aggregate side of things, but we would probably have also lost thousands of pounds of tools. I mean, insurance would now be 40 million quid. Dale, Bert's and Cons seem so unhappy at the minute during their working day. You need to cheer them up. It's just, do you know what? It's just been tough for all of it. Like I said, we try and record what positivity we can, but this last winter has just been vile. Cold weather, fine. We stick a coat on. We have a nice cup of tea and we stick a scarf on. You know, a pair of gloves. But this rain and it's just been awful. So, Chloe Davis, I've had a bad day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Get a mullet. I've had a mullet before. Can I have a shout out, please? Leanne. There's your shout out. Hi, Leanne. Bert's is always working in the videos. He's a good worker. Yeah, he's a good worker. Something, me too, Chloe. I don't like me. Mailing channel, great to see you live. Whisper Original, Whisper Gold. Ooh, Whisper Original, all day long. I speak for myself. I can't speak for the boys. Chloe Davis. A lot of boys bully me. Sorry, Chloe. This is a bit of an adult channel, so you took me a bit back. I'm assuming you're at school. Chloe, if you are having problems with bullies, I'm assuming you're of school age, or you won't be being bullied. If it's in the work, report it to someone there. Tell your mum and dad. Tell your teachers. Tell your bosses. If it is the boss, go above them. That's how you deal with these people. Leanne, thank you so much. Leanne, if you want to thank me, you can always drop a little donation in or send us a box of crisps, just so you know. How long have Bert and Connor worked for us? Worked for you and Chris? About 10 years apiece now. Chloe, I'm at college. Yeah, like I said, if you're at college, you need to do something about it. I'm assuming there's also like guidance counsellors and things like that, student therapists and things like that. So just go and report it to someone and talk about it. Good team, lads, blah, 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 blah. So, sorry, I missed it. Someone's donated 15 quid here. So whoever did that was, thank you very much. I forgot you can do that. So by all means, anybody, if you want to send us a drink, feel free. I'm not free to ask. How do you deal with the haters? Oh, that's a good question. You get used to it, bro. Like at first, someone would be like, "Oh, you got a big nose and you're ugly and your accent's horrible and your mum stinks," and whatever they do. But like I say, I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I get it week in, week out of some divvy. So I just go, block. It takes you longer to insult me than it does me to block you. I literally go, click block. It takes me a second, so just zero tolerance. Yeah, bullying shouldn't be tolerated, right? Oh, Kirky sent me. Sorry, I missed that, brother. Was for Coffee and Whispers. Thank you, mate. Massively appreciate it. Great vids, Nick. Watch more for the chat and the work. Yeah, I agree. And if it could just be more chat and banter, yeah, it's difficult. We'll try more. I think now the sun's out, things will get funnier. It's like I said, it has been. We've tried to hide it as best we can, but we've been struggling, and there's been days. Even in Nick, why paving? No, you said you started young, but why that trade? It's what I'd done when I was really young, and then I kind of messed around a bit and got myself in some trouble. And it's all I knew, and I went back to that, and from there, made a success of it. Local Sparky, if you ever need one, mate, send us an email. We always need Sparkies, brickies, things like that. Send us an email, give us your details, I'll save them. I love your accent, thank you. Do you need to have qualifications to be a paver? Do I look like I've got qualifications? I ain't even got a GCSE. That's why I'm doing this degree now, because it's the one thing in life I haven't got is any form of education, which I wish I had. Oh, Mark calls your dad. Oh, I get you now. I've got to be careful what words I read out. What at uni board, clever boy. Yeah, so psychology and counselling. And like I say, I'm working with the Children's Bereavement Centre in Newark. And we are trying to, we're working with children who've lost parents through bereavements, terminal suicides, things like that. So I'm doing a lot of work with them at the minute. So obviously I don't record any of that stuff, but I do that voluntarily. I work at that place. So it's a very humbling job. So why is the work slowed down? Good question. Combination, economy, obviously we've all felt the pinch. Weather, literally we normally booked up, by Christmas we booked up sort of January, February, March. Then the sun comes out and then the ball starts rolling and the phones start ringing. But because this weather has been so prolonged and grey and miserable, people don't look out the window and go, I'm going to get the garden done. They just book and get to Spain. So that money's going elsewhere. However, I suppose I can tell you guys, we've had a massive influx the last couple of days. So I've literally booked 2 months' work in the last 24 hours. So things are picking up now, just that bit of sunshine. How far do you travel for work? Again, email us. We'll see what we can do. Has the channel got you more work? Yes, the channel has got work. So God bless all of you. We've worked for a few subscribers now. And also, it's good for us when we go and visit customers now. We say, oh, we've got this YouTube, and it's a bit silly sometimes, but watch it and they see the work getting done. Do you use heavy machinery for paving? Bits and bobs, nothing too much. I suppose, yeah, JCBs and such. Oh, I'm getting spammed here. Someone's got a new song out. So, yeah, fair play, man. That's when you know you made it, when someone's spamming your feed. Sparkies are one of the only ones. Yeah. Which of the lads do you least like? Ooh. We've all had ding-dongs. I don't think anyone dislikes each other, but I think we've all had scraps, I think. So, yeah. Do you still take them cinema? Yeah, I'm still doing cinema runs, yeah. I've had to drop it for a couple of months, though, because when my mum passed away and with what's been going on, but I'm going to start that back up in the summer. So I've missed one cinema trip. I normally do it quarterly. Nice. Newark, nice. YouTuber from Newark. Professional struggler. Yeah, I know the professional struggler, Chris. We've done a video together and we've met up. He's absolutely, I love him. He's one of the most, and I wish him all the best on his channel. And I hope he deserves more subbies than he's got, because the guy's one of the most genuinely nice people. He's funny, he's hilarious, he's charismatic. He's just got a way about him. He's just a pleasure to be around. He makes me chuckle to myself. He never stops laughing, that guy. With the uni thing, I haven't got any intentions of going anywhere. It's just like, I probably can't do this forever. So, Stars lyrics, you are so hot, oh my God. Please tell me you're some hot bird. I just seem to get like older gay gentlemen, which I've got nothing against, but just unfortunately, Paige, do you know what a battery charges is for these phones? Where's that?
Back of the sofa, look, but near my bag.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, that was convenient. It's right there. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to plug this charger in. I didn't intend to be on as long as this, but it's we're doing quite well. Well, it's picking up, should I say. I'm going to have to hold it now. Oh, my God, you're so hot. Some of these women on here, Cornelius, they know. My dags, if you can have some pyjamas. Thomas, Summer, good evening, Nick. Great channel, love the banter, you lads. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you watching and all your comments and likes. Do you work on a price per square metre or a set rate? I just price per individual job. Obviously, we've got a labour price. I price up materials, VAT. And that's how it kind of works out. So it's yeah, that's how I do it really. And if I'm honest, call you something, a glass of water. There's Cornelius, look. Yeah, boy. Did you not hear me? Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, where was we at? I will throw you chocolate bars at you until you lot release a rap song. If you want me to release a rap song, baby cakes, I'm yours. UK is a lot of early education childcare. Most of them are gift-free funded. Nice one. Not sure about America. Jessica Brooks. Hi, Jessica. Happy birthday to your brother Josh. Yeah. No problem. I know, yeah, Tom Green. Yeah, by the way, it's Gordon only coming on for 15 minutes. So, yeah, I just thought I'd nip on. But to be fair, we've got quite a few, about 200 people, I think. So, like I say, if anyone feels like it, feel free to hit that gift button and bang us a couple of quid. It all goes in the thing here. Bell's Videos, you're gay, mate. Well, congratulations. You're an absolute genius, aren't you? Yeah, honestly, that's what you get. Oh no, someone on the internet hidden behind a screen calling me names. Oh. Try and look after the pressure washer. Absolutely no chance. That thing will be broken by the end of the week. Have you ever done your neighbour's paving? I have done. Nicola Higgins. No. What's that mean? No. I don't know. Evil Productions. Oh. Look at this one here, Corley. Look. You're so sexy. Those tattoos and your smile. Marry me, please. If I find out that Star Lyrics is really Michael Barrymore, I'm not going to be happy. Actually, I probably would marry Michael Barrymore. I bet it's a laugh a minute. I won't go in a jacuzzi with him. What are you doing next year? Is Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Oh, I don't know. We just do it ourselves. I don't really bother with New Year's Eve anymore because I think it's rubbish. And Christmas Day, we just have it, me paging the kids now because everyone's ungrateful and moan. So, yeah. Damien, you good? Kevin, this chat has escalated quickly. Yeah, Struggler always seems full of happiness. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. Love him. Star Lyrics, Darren, you've got work in the morning. What are you doing Christmas Eve? I don't get it. Yeah, Christmas Eve. I don't know. Oh, St. Nick. I get you. Delivering presents. I love the banter between you and the lads. Thank you, Nicola. Why does everyone keep asking me what I'm doing next Christmas? I don't get it. Alert Roman. Hi, my name is Hazel. It says your name's Alert Roman. Jessica Brooks, thank you. No problem, Jessica. Funny guy, DJ Struggler, and Brick Wright. You guys make my days off. Blah, blah, blah. Manaru, £2. I will fight Connell for a Mars bar. It's up to you, mate. Yuri, hi. Nicola Higgins. I'm going to have to be careful with some of these words that are getting used on here in the chat. I don't quite know how to get rid of idiots, so I'm just reading them and chuckling to myself. You should start up the donation, buy me a coffee. It doesn't take as much as the top line of your YouTube takes, like 50%. Yeah, that's true. Where are you from? I'm from England. I'm from England as well, obviously. Nottingham. Can you post a link to your OnlyFans? Do you know what? I've discussed this. I've discussed having an OnlyFans and whether it'd be less time consuming and more profitable than the B&P Paving YouTube. However, I have a tiny, tiny little tallywhacker, so I'll just be the butt of joke. Although there's probably a market for that. Whose services you still saw? Oh, wow. Who does? We use Express Tool Hire, Colic. Christmas Party Live. Yeah, that was quite funny. We ended up like taking over a whole pub. OnlyFans. As a chocolate thief. Oh my God. I hate these people, man. Remove. There you go. What are you doing next Christmas? I don't get it. You keep asking the same question. I don't know if you get hi from my boy Thomas. Did DJ talk to you about meet in the public day? This we need to do. We need to talk to DJ and get something sorted for that. I don't know what's going on here. If you guys want me to do lives more, I'm not really sure. Oh, mate, these people are mad, man. Seriously, got on this live in 2 minutes. What should I do if a customer doesn't pay? Yeah, I'm probably the wrong person to ask, mate, because you'll get in trouble. So just don't do what I do. But I'll tell you one thing. To speak to a lawyer, they'll want 2,000 quid. So if it's a 1,500 quid discrepancy, or a couple of grand, you've lost it, because to get to court is going to cost you more than that. So it's just a minefield. But and of course, you'll see legal people who pipe up, like when I posted that video saying, but that's because they want their pound of flesh. Star lyrics: Kiss, Marry, Avoid, Cheryl Cole, Pamela Anderson, Rita Ora. Ooh. Kiss, Marry, Avoid. I don't know. I don't know any of them enough really. I'd probably, if I had to, I'd probably marry Pamela Anderson, avoid Cheryl Cole, and kiss Rita Ora, I suppose. Get channel mods, Nick. Yeah, I need to sort something out. What are you doing next July on the 7th? I don't know. What's the reason for asking? On a genuine note, you deserve way more subs with videos. Do you know what? We get that comment a lot, and it's lovely. And I hope one day that I'll do a video. We did that Eddie Abu thing. You know that Eddie Abu, I call him Eddie the Egg, because he's always on about eating this shit, eating all this food. And we did that little sketch, and I was so desperate for the guy to like pick it up, because he does share things on his channel, and he never did. So I tell you what, you guys, if you're watching, do me a favour. His name's Eddie Abu, I think. I don't know. A-double-B-E, maybe something like Abu, Eddie Adu, or something like that, if you know what I'm on about. Look him up. They're famous at the minute. Goes around Tesco terrorising him. And comment on all his stuff that B&P Paving's done a video of you, and it's dead funny. Please go on his channel and do that later for me. Do me a favour. Next July. Some proper weird people on here. Spoil it for the ones, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just, it's my fault because I don't really know how to block people and stuff, but I'm getting there now. Base station starts at 10. Remember the good old days when you got free 10 minutes at 12 o'clock? Does a live earn you money? No, I think it can be monetized, but being honest with you, I'll be dead honest with you, you'd probably earn about £1. So I think everyone has this. This is the thing that don't get me wrong. If you get to levels of like Jake Paul and stuff, you're earning money, right? But when let me put it this way: the time I spend, I've said this before, it's not a criticism. I enjoy doing it, but the time I spend doing this, I would make more money just doing something else. You know what I mean? It's like less. It's less per hour I spend doing the YouTubing thing. It's less than minimum wage. Next Christmas, he's doing my Pub Barrymore's Drive. He works at B&Q, so we get materials cheap. Any of the customers refuse to let you film? No, we haven't had yet. We haven't had any customers refuse just yet. But I've had one that's talked to me and gone, oh, you'd have to ask my permission and been contracting. And I thought, I went for a quote, actually. And I explained about the YouTube, and she said, well, if you want to film here, you have to ask permission. I am in media, you know. And I thought, well, I won't be working for you, sugar. You sound like a lovely person. Hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. And more importantly, if you aren't subscribers, please hit that subscribe. It's doing me head in. How much is a full grab and muck away in Nottingham? You're probably looking around the late 200, 300 pound mark, probably for a 15 tonner big lorry. I'm from Portsmouth. Is it? Who's your favourite singer? I don't know, actually. Do you know what? I don't even say. When you get to my age, I'm 40 now, when you say that you like rap music, and I've always been into rap and hip hop since I was a young kid. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style albums, Dre, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I've progressed. But yeah, when you get to my age, it's not probably cool to listen to rap. So I'd have to say, probably my favourite artist is like probably Drake. Some quite modern-y stuff. I kind of keep it. Oi, get out the bin. The dog's in the bin. Get out of it. But yeah, so yeah, stuff like that. Can you say my name and your favourite singer, please? Izzy. And my favourite singer is Drake, I suppose. You put me under pressure. Cheers for the videos, awesome channel. Ian White, I don't know what this means. That's effed up a bloke watching with his 8-year-old nephew. I don't know what that's about, mate. If that's some sort of spam thing, that's a bit weird. Hi, Hussein. TJ, if you could do your career, Graham, what would you do? It's hard to say, innit? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know. Never really thought about it. Best biscuit. Ooh. Chris would argue a chocolate hobnob, I think. I don't know. Chocolate hobnob. I think they're pretty much unbeatable as a biscuit, you know. They ain't got to be all rich. Them boxes you get, them nice boxes, the Marks and Sparks ones in the little tin, you know, they're top end there. Them Fox's selection boxes are good and all. When you getting your new van, Dale, if you want to send me 20 grand, I'll get one tomorrow. Get the chocolate away from the dog. Don't. That was a carry on, wasn't it? Genuinely, I didn't know he'd had it. I thought someone else had nicked it. It's saying, what's your name? My name's Nick at B&P Paving. Dog's looking for some chocolate, yeah. What's your highest donation? What, on the channel? Highest donation? I don't know. 20 quid? Something like that, I think. The girl of my dreams left me for a better looking dude. I don't know what to do. And I'm almost at the end of my rope. What do I do? Again, if that's seek professional help, speak to somebody. I don't know who's actually real on here now, or are we just being spammed? I don't know. I think it's professional idiots on this thing. What's your dog's name? His name is Bugsy, and he's a Staffordshire Bull. Name a better Chris than Salt and Vinegar Disco, and you'll be lying. Salt and Vinegar Discos are top tier, aren't they? Top level. I do believe, though, I don't think there's one crisp, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So there's something for everybody, but I do think there are some top tier. I think probably Walker's Prawn Cocktail are top tier, Disco's top tier, spicy tomato snaps, red snaps, levels. You got Drake or Kendrick? Drake all day long. I don't like Kendrick. It's weird. I've never liked his music. I can't stand the way he speaks. So yeah, he's got no oof. I think lyrically, as a lyricist, he's fantastic, but it's just not my. I can respect his lyrics, but I can't stand the music. Have you tried lime Jaffa cakes? You should be shot for that. Lime Jaffa cakes are a crime. I'm not really a Jaffa cake fan, to be honest. Why do you look like The Rock? What have I got? I can do the eyebrow. Apparently that's a bit of a talent. I don't think many people can do that. I used to do this a few years ago, and there was no lines here. I don't know where them lines are coming from. 20 quid in US dollars is probably $25, something like that. You need a couple of mods, Nick. Oh, I'm not bothered. Just ignore them. Chantel, hi. All you new ones, hit the subscribe button, by the way. Love for yourself, bro. Anything you felt for her, is yours. I don't know what that means. Bloody muppets, mate. Can I just say, this isn't some love channel, you know. I don't really, yeah, I don't sound uncompassionate and unempathetic as a trainee psychotherapist, but this isn't the channel to be discussing your love life on, so get a job. Prawn cocktail walkers are top, but then on a different day, you see. One day you can be walking around, you think, I'll have a walkers, and the next day, you go, do you know what? I fancy a disco. So it's different every day, innit? How old are you? Too old. 40 years old, look at this. Wrinkles, squinty, look. Horrible. Wait till it happens to you, you young folk. Oh, we're a Bobby Dazzler. What's it? Yeah, they're bad boy. You know what I also like? Have you had those Sensations little mangoes poppadom things? Wow. Flaming steak McCoy. I tell you what is, not flaming steak. I like the prawn sizzler and the salt and vinegar McCoys are levels. That eyebrow is like a rid. You what, Paul? Roysters. Well, you're showing your age, Red Dog. Roysters. Yeah, Roysters are old school. Used to sell them at our local pub before someone got murdered in it and they bulldozed it. Not the Roysters, the pub. I know you don't like Jaffa Cakes, Nick. Do you know what? I'd eat them, but yeah. Gordon King, thank you very, very much for the 20 boys. You guys crack me up every week. Love your videos. Please don't stop making them. Yeah, honestly, we're still in it. Yeah, this guy's getting, he's gone. I don't like people talking about that kind of stuff. It's weird. Enemies put, hi, Dad. If I am your dad, I'm sorry. It's just, I couldn't help unloading into your mother. So, yeah. Scampy fries, nah. See, I think Chris likes scampy fries. I think Ryan does, but I couldn't. I couldn't touch them. They're like the what's it called? What they're called? The Marmite of the crisp world. They're not good. Where are you from, Chantel? I'm from Nottingham. Where are you from? I like Watsits. I do like Watsits, but they stick to your fingers in your teeth. McCoy's prawn cocktail, my guy. That is a crisp. Will you close the business when you finish your psychology? I've got absolutely, to be clear, no. So I'm 40 years old, so I'm still quite young in the game-ish. I've got no intentions of packing up doing what I'm doing. However, I do recognise physically I won't be able to do this. I don't want to do this much past 50, say. 50, 55. So we'll see how it goes. It depends on health and all these other things. But yeah, I've got to be realistic and have some form of backup plan because I'm going to have bills to pay and no income. So that's the way it goes. So yeah, no intentions of yet, and definitely not when I qualify next year. Hi, hope weather has changed for you guys. Yeah, it's been quite nice. Yeah, you're quite right about that person. I've just blocked him. What is your labour rate? Ooh, can't give away those details. It's less than some people on here earning more than others. I'll just say that much. Roysters grab bag, mate. Mapley booze. Giant prawn cocktail. What's this? I haven't tried them. Brannigan's roast beef. Block the creeps. They're ruining it. Don't worry too much, Kev. I'm kind of on them. Chantel, take your top off. Chantel, do you know what? First of all, I've got moobies and a pot belly at the minute. And secondly, I'm not actually sure your name's probably Chantel and who you say you are. So, yeah, it's all a bit weird. Walker's chicken. Oh, chicken. Roast chicken, Walker's. Remember you used to get a multi-pack when you were a kid? And they were absolutely grim. And those chicken ones, quite like the flavour of them. There was always the last ones, weren't there? lemon, cheese and onion. And but roast chicken, if you ate a pack of them, you can taste it for about 6 months. So they're not my favourite. Why do so few landscapers do mitres? I ain't got a clue. Go on, Celebrity Big Brother. Not really a celeb. Sick note, the Reno man. How you doing? Saying, bro. What do you make? I make block paved driveways and patios. If you mean financially, that is absolutely no one's business. Do you mean on YouTube? Do I feel like being dead honest? Do you think it'd be beneficial to be honest on here or negative? I don't know. I'm not sure. Where are you working this week? I'm working in Arnold and Woodborough this week. Good hairline. Sick note, the Reno man. Let me just tell you something about this hairline. It is not my first. This has been enhanced, brother. It went. I always had a really high thingy there even when I was young. Then as I got older, it went a little bit more. So, in fact, while I was YouTubing, you wouldn't have even noticed because I kept my hat on. But I had this bit of these bits done. Hence the hairline. Nice beard. It's grey now. Yeah, Paulie Walnuts. Yeah, aka Derek. Ever thought of doing resin drives? Yeah, we've had a thought about it. Luke, what's up, bro? Zed, this celebrity. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we're quite celebrity Big Brother yet, do you? Chris is definitely one of those women. Probably. Oh, these people, man. Yeah, let's get rid. If you want to throw more chocolate bars at us, you can do. Could had me over. Don't know what that means. What's this one here? Oh, I've got that. Do you know what? Thank you ever so much for the donations. I don't know how you actually do it. So whoever's doing it, thank you. You must click somewhere. I'm assuming I can't see it because on mine I won't be able to see it. Grey in beard, head of hair, jet black. I'm not. Do you know what? It's not jet black actually. I could prove this. There are plenty greys. I don't know if you can see them. Look, can you see? Plenty. But because my hair is so dark, if I put any product in it, it's got a bit of, this is old school, it's got a bit of Brill cream in it, because if I have it dry, as you've seen, it's going all over the shop, it instantly really darkens up. So it's, yeah, it gives you illusion. But when it's dry, it's probably 10-20% grey. Paul, Tim's put, how you doing, Nick? Paul's put, can you give my missus a big shout out? It was a birthday in October. Of course we can, mate. I haven't got a name, but happy birthday. I hope you had a great birthday. Yeah. Finally, the questions are slowing. Do you know what? Like I said, I was only going to jump on for bottom right corner is the tab for super chats. Yeah, see, I ain't got that, have I, at my end? Because I'm obviously streaming, I haven't got that. So yeah, as Ox Steel says, right bottom corner, which I'm assuming is that here? Is for super chat. So if anyone wants to click super chat, stick a bit of change the boys' way, and I shall spoil them. In fact, you know what I'm going to do with this 40 quid that I've been gifted on here? I'm gonna go and finally buy that hot chip challenge thing, because it was about 20 quid, you know, it's 20 quid for a crisp. So I'm gonna buy some of them and we'll eat them on camera just to give you a lot of giggle. David, been landscaping for 30 odd hours, 54 now, and struggling when I get out of the van. Yeah, it is hard graft, mate. It's yeah, it's not good. I'm starting to feel I was stupid when I was young. Didn't used to put my ear defenders on when I whacked driveways. I used to cut a whole driveway in with a steel saw without even putting ear defenders on. It's just, looking back, just ludicrous. Bugsy, what's up? Come here. Shut up. Yeah, so my ears are ringing, my knees are aching, my hips are, and sometimes I get out of bed and can't walk to the toilet for a pee, and I'm only 40, so like I say, people you alright, what? some people, people joke about it and they make light of it. But like you say, when you work in the construction industry, especially in what we do, which is proper manual, it's about as manual as you can get, I suppose. Bar, see, even bricklayers, what they do, lift one at a time. It's the poor brickies, labourers that get the hard time. But it does take a massive toll on your body. Both me and Chris have torn bicep tendons off, knees, hips. So. Yeah, love this, Tim. Love your Sunday videos. Thank you. How much extra time does filming take versus the financial gain from YouTube? Genuine question. So, I would say on average, the whole YouTube scenario, so doing things like this, the replying to comments, the recording, the editing, the uploading, 20 hours, probably takes me 20 hours a month to do of my own time. And if I'm honest, at the stage we're at, we probably get about £300 a month. That's what we're making, genuinely. I mean, I could post screens, I could show you. It's not, I hope you think I'm a truthful person. That's what I basically get off it. And then me and Chris split that, so I get 150 quid for 20 hours work a month. Doing this is what I'm saying. And I think so when we're asking for Christmas chocolate bars and messing about, it was genuinely because we don't earn any money at it. It's not what you think. Don't get me wrong, you can have fluctuations, and you can have a good month one month where you might get 500, but then the next month you might get 200. So it's it's not great. This guy's just spamming to death. He can go out for a little bit, can't he? Salam, or whatever his name is, off your pop, mate. You muppet. Yeah, I have to get up 30 minutes before. Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch him. D&G, bad or good company? D&G? Do you mean D&J? Sorry, you have to think of that. Bacon. Oh, sorry. There you go, mate. Why are your pupils so big? I think it's just the light, look. I think it looks like that because I'm in the dark. Well, I think this is lighting up the room more than it actually is. It's actually quite dark in here, so I'm probably struggling to focus. And I've had a bit of Mandy. So come on. That's not drugs, trust me, if that's what you're implying. I wish it was. I can't take drugs. Bloody hell. Take drugs at my age, end up hiding under a table. Richard, hey mate. Emigrated to Sardinia, and I'm still watching. Richard, send us a fridge magnet, pal. I'm collecting them. Charlie Colson said, because brickies place the brick on the wall, it's harder. I've been a bricklayer's labourer. Them boggers don't even carry it. I've got a bone to pick here. I worked on a 3-story scaffold once, and I worked for 3 brickies, and I was about 20, and they'd all get off the scaffold and go, right, we're going home, and just walk down the scaffold and leave their buckets with all the trowels and the level, make me carry all 3. Like, literally treat me like that. You know what's that Arthur off the Disney film? War. That's what it was like. They're absolutely bone idle scum of the universe. Not all of you, the ones I know. Well done for this chat tonight. Keep them coming. So ideally, I'd like to post it. I'll post it next time when I'm going to do it. So I'll post it the day before. And like I said, I don't want to be just doing it because we're a team, but it's very difficult. I mean, we could do things at work on the lunch times and so on, but you guys are probably all at work or busy, a lot of you, and so on. So it kind of be pointless, but we'll try and do it. Wow, you have a nice kitchen, bro. Thank you. Yeah, it's we've just done it, just done some bits to it. So builder and that. You look like you're doing well for yourself. Honestly, keep it up. Trying to work hard. Country girl, why do you talk like that? I take it you're a country girl. Because I'm from Nottingham. I'm trying to talk posh now. Because I'm from Nottingham in England. If you're from America, which has been called country girl, I assume you are, you would assume that we speak like Hugh Grant and these Paddington Bear movies, and we don't. This is how we sound. This is how we sound. This is the reality of the British accent. Paul, Richard, magnet in the post, thank you. Paul, love Sundays, you lot, DJ and Struggler. Thank you, appreciate it. Magni in the pose. What's going on, mate? Done any fishing lately? I don't fish, mate. I don't know where you got that from. I don't fish. I fish for crisps online. I fish for chocolate bars. But yeah, I don't. Are any of the other lads on here tonight? Unfortunately, I don't know actually. I know nothing about this, but could I add them at home so that they come up on here with me? I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know if that can be done. I'm gonna have to try and find out. Michael, does your country have a lot of lizards? I know a few snakes, mate, but no, we don't have lizards in England. There's probably a couple knocking about, but they'll be shit. Everything in this country, animal-wise, is rubbish. I think the most exotic animal we've probably got is a badger, which is like a really shit bear. And I've only ever seen them dead when they've been hit by a car. I've never seen a live badger. That's on my bucket list. You just look like a fishing lad. I don't know what that means. What do people that fish look like? Wow. Fish for likes, yeah. Kev, you can send him a link. Yeah, I'm going to have a look into that. Yeah, we've got a mod in the house. Yeah, I've got rid. You don't know what a lot lizard is. A lot lizard. I don't know what's going on. Am I walking into some insult here? Come on. I was a brickies labourer in the 70s and we had to put up scaffolding ourselves with no forklifts and odd carrying. What do you want? Fucking medal? No, I know what you mean. It's savage, innit? It was bad. I've seen a lad carrying a bucket of gobbo fall backwards off a ladder. Young kid. Land on his back on the ground. You won't be allowed to do that nowadays. In fact, nowadays as a brickie it's even easier because you spend half your time waiting for the bloody forklift to come and drop the gobbo off or something on the lift, so you end up sat there for the last job I worked on site. You literally used to spend 3 hours a day waiting for stuff. Can I pet that dog? Don't know how you're going to do that. Nick looking like a proper wife beater. Yeah, I've slapped a few birds about. Francine, Yorkshire accent. I'm near Leeds myself. Yorkshire accent? I ain't got a Yorkshire accent. This is Not's finest. Brickies are mainly in the pub. That's true. Doing your apprenticeship is hard getting work rather than... Yeah, I know a few lads. I've got a few friends or people I know who've got companies and they do that, and it really antagonises me that they'll take lads on as apprentices and then just dog them. These lads never get past the sweeping brush and a bloody skip loader, you know. And it's out of order, really. I don't agree with that. I've seen people die on sites over the years. We did find someone dead on the site once. We were working. This is a weird conversation. We were working. I was working in a warehouse. We were installing some racking for a company when I was younger, and a sparky had gone in on a Saturday. And when we turned up on the Monday, he was still there, attached to the mains, and cooked himself. So I think they had to pry him off with a shovel, and yeah, he was tucked away in a bag. So not good. Dan Howard, Northern Building, Devon. Hey Nate, your videos are mint. Your honesty paints a true picture of the day's graft and a great banter on site. His burst. Oh, technical cutter like folder. Yeah, Bert's a technical cutter. Thank you very much for your message as well, Dan. It's lovely. What's your dream job when you were school age, bro? Well, like I said, I can remember you used to have, what were they called? Not student rep. What were they called? Job. You know, these coming advisors, what job you wanted. Careers teacher or whatever came in. And I told her I wanted to be a porn star, but like I said, I've got a tiny tallywhacker, so that was off. Our Derby accent is better. Shame about your football team then. Hey! Good Lord. I don't know what that means. Nottingham accent is more understandable than the struggler. Nottingham, not part of Yorkshire then. No, it's south. It's south of York. It's quite far. Nottingham, Are you one of those merry men? Do you know what? It's quite frightening how many people, like especially Americans, when you say from Nottingham, they're like, "Oh my God, Robin Hood," and you're like, "I've not met him. I don't think he was actually real." It's a nice thing you're doing for the bereaved kids. How did you get involved in that? You're a top lad. Just give something back, I suppose. You can't all be take. So I spent quite a lot of my life taking from people. That sounded a bit odd, didn't it? Especially on this channel. But yeah, and I just thought, I'm not going to leave that comment down, am I? Yeah, and I just thought I needed to do something that gave me. I don't know. It's just I can't explain it. It's really difficult. Like some of the stories that I have to, as adults when we deal with these bereavements and we deal with these things, it's horrendous. But these things some of these kids go through is just astounding and testament to them and how these kids cope with it. And going on I personally counsel some of these children and young adults through these things, and it's horrendous to listen to, and some of the stuff you have to hear, and some of the stuff they go through. But I tell you something, the sense of achievement you get from it is massive. It's such a, I don't want to say it's a buzz. I don't know what the word for it is. It's just such a sense, not even a sense of achievement, but just going through somebody with that, going through it with them and having the time to listen to them and just giving them that time. It's an amazing thing. So it beats money, So Ray, let's buy a boat. Old crew in tights, that's cute. Ray, Robin Hood wore tights. What colour are yours, sweetie? I see the stink's back. He's been let out for good behaviour. Don't know you're on about, me. It's a myth. Are people arguing with each other in the comments now? Is that what's happening? Humbling. Yeah, humbling, I suppose, yeah. It's massive. Yeah, it's a really strange thing. It's yeah. Yeah, it's sorry, something's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna have to put someone in timeout for 10 minutes. Sorry. Have I ever done porridge? Ooh, that's not funny. No, I haven't. Maybe odd days here and there as a youngster, but yeah, no, I haven't done any prison. So yeah, don't know what was going on there. Yeah, a bit of thingy on there. Oh God, these people. What happens after death? Well, I've heard when you die, what happens after death is they chuck you on a bonfire, and then if you're lucky, your family get you back and they scatter you somewhere shit. That's what happens. I know, Kev, it is really difficult, isn't it? Oh my God, this guy's back. He's gone. Remove. It's difficult, isn't it? Well, I kind of feel like we are grinding to a halt, and it is also 10 o'clock, and I was only nipping on for 15 minutes, but for some reason I popped on tonight and there was like 200 odd people on here, so that was really, really a bit of a shock. I didn't think people would be that bothered. But yeah, gonna shoot off and get to bed. Got to be up at 5 o'clock. Oh, here's a question. What's the largest patio you've laid? God, 100 odd meters probably patio. We did 1,000 meter driveway. This guy, man. I don't want to do it to you. I don't like blocking people. Largest patio we laid, yeah, 100 odd metres, largest drives, 900, 1,000. Yeah, we're still on the slabbing job. Poorly night, mate, night. UK bedtime, dude. Yeah, well, it's 10 o'clock and I have to be up at 5. Night, don't let the bed bugs bite. Take it easy, Nick, mate. Every week now, Nick. I'll try and do something, but I'll try and do it. I'll I don't know when. Maybe Friday evenings or something. I don't know. We need to. I'll put it to you lot. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, it's all right, mate. With the mod thing, we're about done, aren't we? So, Spink Gaming sub. Yeah, like I say, anyone who hasn't already, there's 126 of you in here apparently watching this. So if you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe button. Like I say, if you want to, what's it called, super fan, and give us a couple of quid, say, you know, we appreciate it. It's massive. It helps with the upkeep and the running of the channel. You can do that on all the videos as well. Any videos that have been posted, there's a link on there. It's not very clear, to be honest, but I for one love the channel, and you guys work hard. Have a good night. Take care, fella. Night, mate. Thank you, Dean. Yeah, I'll get the other lads involved where we can. Like I say, it's hard because we do it in a day. Not everyone's there. Is it super chat or super? I don't know what it is. Super something. Sunday's video, yeah, we're already recording that one, so it's in the works. Thanks for live, no problem. Nice one, Simon. See you Sunday. Yeah, I suppose that's me. I suppose it's all for me. I'm gonna have to leave on because people are gonna keep coming in and coming out. So, right, peace out, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening. I mean, I'm shocked that anyone stays up past 10, past our age. But, anyways, I'll catch you all later. Yeah, see you in a bit.